Hello guys, and in this video I am going to be beating the Sensei bot. You can see he's rated 3000, and I'm just going to be reviewing this game for us. So I open with the English, C4, Sensei then plays E4, top engine move. I play Knight F3. He attacks my knight. I move my knight out of danger. He then attacks my knight with his knight. We trade knights. I then move my pawn, blocking his pawn. He moves out his knight. I develop my knight. He defends that pawn. I develop my bishop. He moves out his queen. I castle. He castles. I move my rook. He moves his king. I open up the position a bit. He develops his bishop to d6. I attack his bishop with my c-pawn. He moves his bishop out of danger, attacking my knight. I ignore the attack and attack his pawn. He takes my knight. I move my queen out to continue putting pressure on his position. He takes my pawn. I take his pawn with my bishop. He moves his queen back. I then move my bishop out, putting pressure on the pinned piece. He puts his bishop there to defend his c-pawn. I give him check with my rook. He takes with his queen, and I win his queen. He takes my bishop with his king. I check him. He moves his king back. I move my pawn, attacking his bishop. He en puissance me. I attack his bishop again. He moves his rook. I move out my pawn. He takes my pawn. I take his bishop. He then moves his rook out. I give him a check. He moves his king. I move out my rook. He moves his bishop, attacking my queen and blocking anything I might do in the future. I take his pawn. He then moves out his rook. I move my queen back, going for an attack. He moves his rook back, defending. I attack his second rook. His rook moves back. I move my pawn, defending my pawn from his rook. He takes my pawn with his rook. I attack his rook. He moves his knight, giving me a check. I move to g1. Then he takes the pawn with his rook. I give him a check with my queen. He blocks with his rook. I give him a check with my bishop. He takes my bishop with his king. I take his rook. He gives me a check with his rook. I block with my rook. He takes. I take back. He moves his bishop. I move my queen. He moves his king to d6. I play queen to b7. He moves his knight, giving me a check. I attack that knight with my king. He moves his knight back. I play a4. He moves his knight back again, defending the a8 squares, stopping promotion. I play a5. He moves pawn to g6. I play pawn to a6. As you can see here, I am completely winning with the eval bar. He then plays bishop to d5. I play pawn to a7. He takes my pawn. I give him a check. He moves his king back. I give him another check. He moves his king. I give him a third check. He moves his king back to d7. I take his free pawn. He defends that pawn, so now all of his pawns are defended. I move my queen back to g8. He defends that pawn further with his king going to e7. I move my queen to h7. He moves his king back to d6. I put my queen on g7. He moves his king to d7. I pin his bishop to his king, moving my queen to d4. He moves his king to c6. I give him a check. Then I move my pawn to g4. He moves his bishop to e6, attacking my pawn. I move my pawn forward. He moves his bishop back to d5. I then bring my king. And then I'm going to keep bringing my king so I can get an attack on his pawns and bishop. I attack his knight. He moves his knight to d5. I bring my king to e5, attacking both his knight and bishop, even though they're both defended. He moves his knight to b6, with guarding my pawn from promoting again. I promote with the sacrifice, so then I take with the queen, and then he has to move his king there. I go there, and you can see, guys, it's mate 9, you can see on the eval bar. He moves his king to c5. He moves his bishop to f5. I give him a check. He moves his king to b5. I give him another check. And then I just take the free pawn. He moves his bishop out. I give him a check. Then I move my king, attacking the bishop. He moves his bishop away. I move my queen. He moves his bishop, attacking my queen. I give him a check. I take his bishop. He moves his king to b7. I bring my king. He moves his king to a6. I move my queen to b4, preventing him from escaping. He moves to a7. My king goes to c6, and he is forced to go to a8, where it is checkmate in 1. Well, guys, there you have it. I beat the Sensei bot on chess.com. Make sure to subscribe and like. Have a good day.